Lone Traveller, it's Fodian, and I'm back with Glitchhikers, the spaces in between. Last time we took a car out for a ride and picked up some lost souls and talked about some pretty deep subjects. This time I'm looking to have a different experience. I'm hoping that we can go on the bus and have some more communal conversations. So, go back in here though, because anything's changed since we had our visit. Let's see. Hello. Welcome back to the stop, traveller. I hope your journeys have been insightful. Oh, also, I know the fridges on our core zone are a little empty, but we're slowly restocking. Take a look. And if you haven't seen yet, the bus to the airport is now running. And the nearby park is open. Oh, we have a run around the park? That sounds kind of interesting. If there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Thanks for your help. Glad to be of service. If there's anything else I can do for you, just let me know. Oh, cool. Let's have a look at the cool zone. Oh, yeah. These are some new drinks. There's some kind of sympathy. Can we not open that? That's not the one I want. Oh, you're supposed to escape for that. Ready? Can I not attach to the switch? Right. Stop messing around, let's get out of there. Park, so can I just go down the road? Oh yeah, let's go. Walk along predetermined paths in whatever direction you wish. Pause your music to speak to any hikers you encounter, if you want. You can complete your journey by going to one of the park's exits marked with X on the park map once you are ready. After approaching the park map, staring for a few seconds at a destination the map will walk you there. You can end the conversation early at any time by pressing backspace. Oh, and before I start, trigger warning. Last time there were conversations of self-harm and suicide, so if that's something you don't want to see, you can back out. I can't guarantee it will be in this episode, but it happened last time, so just a heads up. Oh, okay, this is our playlist beginning, so we got 8 tracks.
Hello. Welcome to Some Awe, a meditation on
Different
wonder.
voice this time.
What happens when you point a telescope at the spaces between the stars? If it's an optical telescope searching for visible light, then you will see nothing. Darkness. But if you use and aim it past the moon and the stars and the galaxies, right into that darkness, then you find the beginnings of the universe itself. Light from the cosmic aftermath of the Big Bang. That light's not visible.
Can we talk to us?
Not anymore. 13.7 billion years
always
have stretched out
taking
those
night
waves
walks, especially when I lived
from
in the
white light
countryside.
to
Very
microwaves.
calming.
Faint. Faded. But still there.
You can't hear them with your headphones.
Still finding us after traveling since the beginning of
Don't
time.
take them out. You got AirPods
A
on?
memento from the universe's childhood, given to all children who gaze beyond the stars.
Oh. How do I take them out? Push forward. Oh. Pause. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey there. It's a lonely night out here. I wasn't expecting to summon up another face. I mean, that's one way to say it. This park is a little refuge of nature, nestled amongst the noise of the world. I love nature. I love getting away from the structure of humanity to the wildness of nature, away from the chaos of people to the order of the cycles of life. Yeah, I can agree with that. I live in a city right now, and I got my garden, and I've just set up a bird bath and a bird house. And in my front, I've let it kind of go wild with the wildflowers. And I like going to the nearby park and nearby forests quite a lot with my dog, so I can definitely agree with that. So I thought I'd paint in it. It's all structured chaotic wonder. to go out and paint, but it's an effort to like, set up, to be honest. We get interrupted a fair amount, like I'm doing just now. Sure, it's not fuck. So I love little secrets, little wonders. Stay as long as you want. I wonder if there is little secrets. I'm intrigued. Art is a reflection of the world you live in, natural or cultural, constructed. I like coming out to see the world to see how I might see it through the lens of art. All art, good or bad, tells a story. It tells many stories. What story it tells depends on what you bring it, your own experiences, your own opinion, your own lens. To a degree. What brings you out here tonight? Yeah, just to wander, I suppose. I just came to wander around. One doesn't need a destination in mind, just to find one, nonetheless. I used to come to this park as a child, hide amongst the trees of the enchanted forest, or chase light motes in the grotto, stare down at the highway from the overpass, give lives and stories to every car passing underneath. I wonder if this enchanted forest is a real thing, or is this just a childhood imagination? That'd be cool to find. I used to come here to imagine what the world was like, how it worked, the echoes of the Big Bang, the trees sending out their little clones, the heart of the world beating far beneath us. I used to come here before it was real, before I painted it into existence. A happy accident. Bob Ross reference. Wait, so she painted the park? Your art made it real? Is art not already real? Whoa, deep. There are so many different kinds of art, sometimes things we find easy to dismiss. Some people decry performance art or modern art. My kid could do that. Of course I was never a child. This is starting to feel familiar to one of our other conversations in the car, isn't it? So how would I... Is this the same person? It might be. So how would I know? The important part is to let yourself be open to it. Maybe it's not for you, and that's okay. But maybe you haven't given it a fair chance, or you haven't found the right piece. I'm not really a fan of classic art. I mean, what's the difference between abstract and modern? I think I like kind of postmodern. I mean, performance art is kind of cool as well. I like performance art. Art as action, as dynamism, forcing you to consider the human element, to think about what our actions, our choices, however mundane, might mean. And art can affect you in unexpected ways. Art making can affect the artist in unexpected ways too. Marina Abramovic, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, set up in a gallery to sit across from visitors and engage in silent conversation, exploring emotion and endurance and wordless communication. Until one of the visitors was Yule, an artist and her ex-lover who she hadn't seen in over 20 years. In that silent moment, the piece shifted, changed, took on new meaning for them and for the audience. That exhibit, the artist is present, is a video game now. A video game now too. Irony is fully intended. There, it's a meditation on waiting in line and the barriers to witnessing art at all. A huge transformation. It was also meant to give access to people who live far away and to preserve the experience. Of course, part of performance art is impermanence, and in an ironic twist of fate, the video game too is now lost with the depredations of Flash. Flash. Oh no, was it a Flash game? I wonder if this is actually real. I'm gonna have to look this up afterwards. Oh. I mean, video games are art, but yeah, if it's lost with time, that's quite interesting. Feel any different about art now? I mean, not really. But I guess I always thought it was wonderful, but I guess this conversation kind of says it's provoking. I mean, it's kind of hard to say because I am an artist myself. I do digital art, I do traditional art, I do a bit of pixel art and animation. I mostly I did a lot of portraits to begin with of people, and then I started to do animals, and now I create my own creatures very often, and I do kind of like pixel art and video game art. My dog's here demanding pets. Okay, let's say art is provoking. If it makes makes you feel, if it makes you think, maybe art succeeds, even if what you feel or think was not its author's intention. Part of understanding the world is sharing unknowns and ideas and questions with others to reflect on understand together. All art is reaching for something, and it is in the eye of each beholder that success is determined. Art can find its way into your life in unexpected ways. The important thing is to be open to it. Let it make you think, let it make you feel. Maybe you won't get anything out of it, that's okay too. Maybe you will. Have a lovely walk, it's a beautiful night. Something I like to do is just browse and see what other artists do to inspire me. It puts me in a really good mood normally, to be honest, when I browse of artists online, and it can inspire me. Sometimes I jump from one project to the next because of it though, so it depends if I've got something in mind or not. Okay, let's see what else this park has. I'd like to find this magical grotto, so we can go this way. It won't let me go this way, I have to go this way? Okay, wait, my glitch pod. This is entire music. Wait, how do I... There we go. I always feel like we're going to pass out or something when that blinky comes along. Oh, is that a willow tree? I think willow trees are my favourite tree. There's something about them. They're nice and they make me feel relaxed. I like the sound of them swaying in the breeze. Structure. I thought it was like a bit of a step back. I can show you what it's like. Yeah, I thought it was kind of like a focus now and the white sky and the white walls. Okay. There's some kind of building in there. Okay, let's get out. Which pod? No. It's not letting me open it. I'm pressing key.
Can you feel light on your skin? The tingle of trillions of massless particles bouncing off of you?
Maybe I can't skip this.
Do you detect the warmth of their energy being absorbed and transferred? When light hits a surface, some of that light bounces off into our eyes, allowing us to see the surface, its shape, its color, its polygons. But some is absorbed, its energy converted into heat. All the energy that sustains our world comes from the sun. Daylight, moonlight,
Stop spinning.
the gravity that formed and still guides our planet, the fuel for the plants and creatures around you, the light coming out of your screen into your eyes. Light warms. We know this. We feel it. Never more immediately than when it is gone. In an eclipse, when the moon wants the spotlight for a bit and blocks the light of the sun, it gets cold in that darkness. Even if it only blocks a little, the temperature change on the Earth is noticeable, up to 15 degrees centigrade. Light is energy. Energy is light. You produce light too. The heat you generate deep inside, radiating outwards in the infrared.
I heard that
You yourself are a light in the darkness.
bioluminescent, but only under black light or something. We have stripes. Okay. Can I actually do glitch pod now? No. Oh, I can auto walk. Stop. Pressing Q. Why is it Q? To interact. What's going on? Q. I'm pressing Q over and over. Maybe I don't want to. I want to talk to this person. Glitch pod. Yeah, I want to take the headphones out. If I auto it. It's just normal password. This is frustrating. What if I change the controls? Not to key. Let's change it to 1. Do I have to sit down? I'm not gonna leave. Yeah, maybe I have to sit down. Did I miss something?
I've climbed the walls like a
Now?
vine.
Now maybe?
There's no telling where I'll go. At least I've got some time to
Okay,
grow.
there's a seat here, maybe in the seat.
I've drawn your blood like a rose when you tried to smooth my thorns.
Am I just not allowed to talk to that person?
I guess it goes to show you can't
Ready to
cut
just listen for a bit more. I'm too patient, I guess.
with my roots growing stronger. Weeds are weeds because they don't belong here.
I vibe with that.
You
Loads of people
can't cut
like to get rid of dandelions and stuff just because they're colloquially. Where I am, I don't think they're invasive. I can't remember how exactly,
because they're
but
too
they're
good at
very
surviving.
beneficial for people. We just want to get rid of them just because of the social structure for them to be more. I don't know.
Everything bends to the might of entropy. Everything. Our sun is certainly no exception. Even black holes fade, slowly leaching out their mass as Hawking radiation. You can find plenty of entropy all around you, too. It's in the fading echo of a bird call as it reverberates through the landscape. Organized sound waves becoming weaker, filtered, and scrambled by the space they move through. Or the flow of water during the spring melt from ordered snowpack to mountain stream to rushing river, and finally to the chaotic ocean, where it joins and mixes with all the water that ever has been and ever will be on this blue planet. Entropy is the penultimate journey for all things, from organized structures to diffused uniformity. It dims and disintegrates all over time. Mountains crumble. Stars go supernova. Materials get scattered and become the seeds of new order, born on the winds of chaos. But with each cycle, some things are lost. It starts with the seed of the Big Bang. Perfect order, highest energy. Matter spreads throughout the universe as entropy takes hold on its way to uniform emptiness. A final, hollow triumph for order.
I'm gonna end this episode for now, and hopefully next episode
But
we'll be
between
able
those
to access our
moments
Glitchpod.
is chaos,
If I can't for the next few
Complexity.
minutes, I think I'll reset.
Life.
It might be intentional.
and you, too. Still alive and still observing the exchanges of energy across the universe.
Let's try it. It's not letting me into the Glitchpod. Can I? If I quit the game, then I'll be able to come back to my channel.
Pray,
I'll see you next time, and hopefully we can continue our journey in the park, and hopefully we can have a conversation with the person we saw prior. I'm going to reset the game and we'll see if it works. Right, thanks for watching, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.